Hi everybody, hope you're safe and well. Just a short video as to how you can access all of the school closure resources to make sure you're getting that work. Hopefully you will be able to see my screen now. So you can see that I have gone to the school website, sandwich-tech.kent.sch.uk, and then on the right hand side from the menu you will see that it brings up a list of options, and under supporting students, the very first one here is COVID-19 home learning. This is the easiest way to access the work. You don't need to use any Google login to get there. You can see everything that's been set up for you just from this here page. Now, obviously, all the resources are linked by year group. I'm going to imagine that I am a year 10 student today. Let's see what would happen when I click on year 10. So your screen will look slightly different to this because this is, being a teacher, this is set up where I've got editing rights. So you won't probably see all of this on the left-hand side, and you won't see all of these folders because they'll be made available to you as and when we get to the right time period. But you should certainly at the moment have in the folder, if you followed what I've done so far, and being a video, please go back if you need to and follow the steps slowly, is you should certainly have this block at the moment, block 1, 5th of January to the 15th of January. And by clicking into that block, you'll then find that all of your resources have been listed by subjects so that you can find your work that you need as easily as possible. Now, highly recommend at this point is that when you're doing your lessons, remember there'll be a lesson available to you for every single lesson that you have on your timetable. So get out your timetables, whether that be from your logbook or go onto EduLink to find it, which you can again access from the school website. So under the school website and menu, and again under supporting students, you'll see EduLink, and once you log into EduLink, this page will tell you how to get there. You will be able to access your timetable. So mine again will probably look slightly different to yours. However, once I have logged into it, pick up your timetable, and your timetable will look fuller than this, but down the left hand side, the subjects that you've got, and the class code as well, which you might need when you are looking at which work on the school closure website is relevant to you. So you can access the different days of the week. Remember, at the moment, I mean, this says this week, but if you're just looking at your timetable from your logbook, we are on a week B. We started back on a week B. So back to these school closure resources. So imagine that on my timetable today, I've got a maths lesson. So I'm going to go into the maths folder. I'm going to find my teacher. Let's pick on Mr. Hopgood here. And Mr. Hopgood has written down here the lessons that I'm going to do. So being Thursday, here is the lesson in video format for Thursday, and that's the one that I'm going to do today. And as I've done my lesson on my timetable, tick it off. You know you've done it then. Some teachers, they will look slightly different depending on how each of the teacher has done it. So here in students of 10W1, Miss Hood's class, she's separated her work the week beginning this week. So again, if there's a lesson today, here it is, Thursday 7th of January. So again, I can find that. Let's just go back again to see what some other subjects might look like. Here we are back in the maths folder. Hopefully this will now be back to the subject list. And if any point you get stuck with navigating around here, just again go back to the school website and pick up the list of subjects from the COVID-19 home learning tab on the website. So here we are. Let's go and have a little look at science is probably likely to have a lesson today. So here I am going to go into the chemistry folder. So slightly different numbering here. So whilst it hasn't been identified necessarily as a date or a lesson number, I'm looking at this and I can see here that these numbers 3.2, 3.3, 3.4. So I'm going to start off with the smallest number and work my way up through these. Again, if I've ticked them off on my timetable with the lessons that I've got, I know that they've been completed. Let's go back and have a little look again at picking another subject. What might we have? So pick an option subject. So here's French. And again, I can see from the numbering here, we've got 1, a lesson 2, a lesson 3, a lesson 4. So again, on my timetable, as I do each of the lessons, I'll tick them off. And I know that these here are, due to be completed in this time frame between the 5th of January and the 15th of January. So that's the end of next week. These are the French lessons that I need to complete. Okay, I hope that's useful. So for any problems, to accessing it, always start with the school website. From the menu on the right hand side, and then under supporting students, these are the areas which are going to help you. This one to make sure that you can access your work. If for any reason you've got a problem with understanding what your class codes are, you're not sure if they come up, or you can't get hold of your timetable, please contact your form tutor and they will be able to help you with that. Okay, hope that was useful for you. Take care, stay safe.